Hi everyone, it's Tish with Naptime Creations. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it'll help me out a lot. So hit that subscribe button. Here's a sneak peek of what we're going to be making today. We're going to be making some beautiful resin coasters. So let's jump in and get started. These coasters are going to be poured in layers. The first layer, you're going to need a glitter base. And I'm going to be using these luxe powders from Wynn Modern Art in pink diamonds, opal 2.0, and Sinatra. Sinatra is probably my favorite. It's super pretty and holographic, as you can see. I'm using my Total Boat tabletop epoxy, and I went ahead and mixed up my resin and my pigments off camera. But if you're new to resin and you want to see a tutorial showing step by step how to mix your resin and your pigments, I will link my Milky Way coaster tutorial down below in the description box. Be sure to go check it out. I show you step by step how to mix your resin and your pigments. So for this technique, you can use any colors you want. I'm going to be using these colors, and like I said, all you need is a glitter base for your first layer. So you could do one color of glitter if you want, you could do two colors or three like I'm doing, and I'm just filling up my molds. I'm going to hit it with my heat gun on low to pop bubbles, and here we are 24 hours later, ready to demold them. These colors are just so pretty together. Absolutely love the Sinatra. I will link Wynn Modern Art's website down below in the description box if you guys want to get any of these luxe powders to try out. And I also made another little one off camera. Well, I made a few more off camera. Same process, just filling my molds up with glitter. And on this one, I used Prism, Opal 2.0, and Alaskan Sky Luxe powders. Super pretty. So now we're going to go on to the second layer. And really quickly, I wanted to tell you guys, just pretend that you're not seeing this layer of pigments on these. I was trying a new technique off camera and it just didn't work out. So just pretend that yours is a glitter base, and let's pretend that mine is a glitter base as well, and you don't have this layer of pigments on there. Yours will turn out so much prettier if you just use the glitter base. It will be a lot more sparkly than mine turned out. So I'm going in with just some clear resin. I'm using Total Boat tabletop epoxy, and I'm going to make sure that I have enough on these to get the entire surface covered with clear resin. I'm also going to be using alcohol inks from Dryer Days Art Studio, Interference Blue mica powder from Laura's Art Corner, and Egyptian Gold and Rose Gold from Island Micas and More. Those are new floating gold pigments that they just got in, and they're super beautiful, especially the Egyptian Gold, and I'll show you that here in a second. I'm just smoothing out that clear resin, making sure that the whole surface of the coaster is covered with clear. You want to make sure that every single spot of your piece is covered with clear resin. Hit it with my heat gun on high to move it around. And now I'm just going to go in and drop my alcohol inks. This is Vivid Purple. This one's Vivid Pink. And I'm also going to be using Prussian Blue. And just go in and kind of just have fun with it. Add different dots of color where you think it will look nice. And I did do liquid latex on the back of these coasters before I went in and did the second layer that we're doing right now. Liquid latex is really awesome. You could also tape the back of these if you wanted to. I will link my liquid latex tutorial down below in the description box if you guys want to check it out. Basically, you just paint the bottom with liquid latex, let it dry, then do your resin, and when your resin's all dry, the liquid latex peels right off the back along with any resin drips. And this is the Interference Blue from Laura's Art Corner. Super pretty. I'm just going in and doing swirly designs right on top of those alcohol inks. And now I'm going to go in with the floating pigments. This here is the rose gold. Just doing some swirly lines, nothing fancy or too technical. Just have fun with it. They all turn out different and they're all super pretty. These colors are just so awesome together. Now I'm going to go in with the Egyptian gold. Same thing, just doing some like swirly lines. And on this one, I did a huge kind of dollop of that Egyptian gold. And you'll see in the end of the video how awesome the lacing was on that one. So when you do the Egyptian gold, I would do a big kind of dollop, and then when you heat it with your heat gun, it's going to fan out and float to the top and give you some really pretty lacing. Now we're going to go in with the heat gun on high and just blend everything together. When you hit these floating pigments with the heat gun, they break apart and float to the surface and give you some really awesome cells and lacing. And that's pretty much it for these. That's all you have to do. This technique is so easy, and it also gives you some really pretty drips on your table. So I am going to be saving these drips that are dripping off the coasters, and I'm going to try to do a fun project with that too. This one here, I added a little bit more rose gold and a little bit more of the interference blue. And that's it. I'm going to cover them up with an upside down storage container, let them dry for 24 hours. I peeled the liquid latex off the back, and here's how they turned out. This one here was the one where I did the big dollop of Egyptian gold. You can see it really laced out and gave me some really pretty lacing. So definitely check out the new floating pigments from Island Micas and more. I'll link all the materials I used down below in the description box along with any coupon codes that I have. I have a coupon code for the alcohol inks and the interference blue mica powder from Laura's Art Corner. I just love these colors together, and you can see there's a really pretty sparkle under there. Yours will turn out a lot prettier or a lot more sparkly than mine did because you're not going to have that layer of artwork on there that I had on mine. Yours is just going to be a glitter base, and then you're going to go in and do your alcohol ink layer and the artwork like we did in today's video. I wish I didn't do that artwork layer on these, but I was trying this new technique and it didn't really turn out. So just make sure that you're using just a glittery base and yours will turn out super sparkly and beautiful. And this one here, you can kind of see that sparkle under there from those luxe powders. They're super sparkly and beautiful. So definitely check out her website as well, Wynn Modern Art. I'll link all the materials I'm using down below in the description box, and I'm going to be listing a few of these on my Etsy shop as well. I'm going to do that later today, so be sure to go check out my Etsy shop if you want to purchase anything. I'll link it down below as well. This one here I'm not too crazy about. I added too much gold, but you can see the rose gold gave me some really pretty lacing up here at the top. So I think I'm going to re-pour this one here. I don't think I'm going to keep that one. I did end up framing two of these. This pink one here, I thought it was just so pretty, so I ended up putting it in a frame. And these little frames have a hook on the back, so you can hang them up on the wall. I have a tutorial showing how I frame these. If you want to check that out, I'll link it down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave me a like. Hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and go check out a few more of my other videos. That would really help me out a lot. It really helps out my channel if you check out a few of my videos back to back. And I absolutely love how this one turned out too. I just love these colors together. The alcohol inks are so pretty with that interference blue. And this is one of the ones that I'm going to be listing in my Etsy shop, along with the pink framed one and the two larger coasters that I showed at the beginning of the video. So yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks again for watching. I hope you're all doing fantastic, and I will see you next week for another video. Bye guys.